Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George, I see that we are in mourning because we're both in black.
In mourning.
Yes.
Oh, true.
We coincidentally both wore black. As you know what that means, George. Them's the rules, okay? That means this
Who's
is
gonna
it.
die?
This is the turning point episode. Something crazy is going to happen. I don't know what it is. Last week we had like great progress, interesting things happening. But something bad's going to happen. They're going to go see frickin' Pegasus Bro. Perugius, that's what it is.
Pegasus.
I knew it wasn't Pegasus Bro, but, you know.
Yeah, that was the craziest frickin' drop there right at the end.
Yes.
That she knows him somehow. We kind of speculated as to like why maybe, but like, we still don't know. Yeah, with Orsted,
Orsted, yes.
Yes.
Right. So
yeah, was that on air or after?
Pretty sure it was on air. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I can't remember for sure. I can't remember,
but I remember like talking about hours when we stopped the recording, but we just can't shut the frick up about it. It's just like, holy frick, boys, shut the frick up.
We try and be very good and like just like nope, yeah, we can't talk about it right now. We have to record again. But sometimes it slips out, so I can't fully remember.
I'm pretty sure we said that on the episode. I'm 99% sure.
Very good.
Gosh, really
good. I'm glad we did.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we went back and like we were looking at the face and the structure and stuff like that, and they look incredibly similar. So there's no way we didn't say anything. But anyways,
I can't remember either way. But it's still yes,
hotly anticipated episode for sure this time. I'm really glad that we're getting some movement, but also it makes me really worried that we're moving in a scary direction. That's my only concern. Yeah.
If he's got any sort of ties to Orsted, I'm kind of afraid for Rudy. Well,
Orsted spared him, so he doesn't really.
He spared him after the fact, yeah, and so it's possible Nanahoshi might have given Perugius a heads up as well. So true.
But
might not be instant aggro right out the frickin' bat. Yeah,
sure, but Orsted didn't like Rudy because he thought he was an apostle of the man god.
Yes.
Now we don't know if Perugius has the same enmity towards the man god that Orsted did. It's possible he does. A good word. Right? So yeah, we don't exactly.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, maybe this was on air. I don't know why I thought it wasn't, but yeah, we were kind of talking about like the dragon god and dragon king and like all that stuff. Yes, yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So what is?
Yeah,
yeah. He's the dragon, or he's the what is he?
He's the Dragon King. Dragon King Perugius. And then Orsted is Dragon God.
Right.
But it's possible Perugius held that title first and then relegated it to Orsted, and then he'd retained the king stuff, right?
Like he feels...
I don't know. Yeah, they do look very similar. There's not a whole lot of like dragon honorifics that you could do, right? Like... King, Emperor, God, Sultan, I don't know what else, right? Like you could give. So they gotta be
similar,
related somehow, and maybe not even related in a familiar way, but like somehow tied up with dragonness somehow.
For sure, undoubtedly. I think that it's entirely possible they're around the same level of strength. Like maybe Orsted truly is stronger, but like. You could probably justifiably call them both dragon gods, I would imagine. Right? Like they say he's the Dragon King, but that's probably only like a formality thing. It's like, yeah, there's only one dragon god, so we'll call him the Dragon King, but like, you know, there's basically two because they're like brothers or something, right? So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, Laplace was insanely strong.
Right.
From everything we've heard, so it took it was 4 heroes, right? Or 3 heroes, something like that defeated him.
Yeah, something. It sounds pretty familiar.
Something.
Yeah.
But am I confusing with ReZero with the 3 things that
I think that might be a ReZero thing. I thought it was 2.
Maybe.
I thought it was him and someone else who took down the Demon King, but now I can't freaking remember. So it's something like that though. They may talk about it in this episode, though. Actually, I think they mentioned it in last episode, did they not? Nanahoshi said, like, the guy who defeated...
Yes, he helped... Yeah, he helped humanity defeat Lapis, yes. Yeah. But I can't remember if he was working with other...
Like, he's just like, he defeated the Demon King god, and now he's just like, all right, I'm chilling. He just, like, literally has been chilling up there. Is he waiting for something? Is he, like, doing something? I guess his scouts
I'm sure he's keeping busy somehow, but like the specific things, because he sent that guy with the fox mask to investigate the
maybe
teleportation disaster.
Watching over the world, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Huh. Okay, well, without further ado, everybody hit those nice buttons below. Consider a membership. We are glad you are here. Let's... Is this where a teleporting rune is to the island?
I wonder. This almost looked like the demon continent.
Oh
wow!
Guess it makes sense.
This is like this is destroyed from a war. Yeah, they're here too.
I'm nervous for Nanahoshi with her cough, man. They keep highlighting that cough like that.
Oh, what interesting runes!
Yeah, what? Paul, all right, they're gonna ride on dragons.
Yeah, there's a dragon coming, dude. What a whistle. Oh, that's fast.
Whoa,
oh, it's him. Almanfi, yes.
Yeah, he knows him.
Oh, yeah, is he gonna, yeah, he remembers him. Okay. No way.
The demon must stay.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's right. She's a demon, technically. Oh.
Back a souvenir.
Yeah, we're not going on vacation. What is this? That is so cool.
This is how they teleport? Dang. It's teleporting. It's summoning magic in a sense.
Kinda is, yeah.
It's not working for him? What?
Okay.
Oh.
I was gonna say, are they just holding out? Is that what they're doing? Ooh, interesting area.
Bro, this looks almost like
it does.
Man God area. Oh.
No way.
They're above the earth now.
Dang, they're moving. Wow, look at that.
Oh. What is that, like weird clouds or something?
First servant.
Silveril of the Void.
Whoa.
She has wings. This is the wing one.
When I imagine like the coolest freaking fantasy settings that I would just want to go to and be at, and like all these interesting things.
Flying
like,
islands?
This is like the kind of thing I would expect. She's holding some kind of staff. She's got some interesting clothes. There's interesting architecture. We're floating in the sky now. This is just absolute peak freaking fantasy fiction. Holy frick, bro.
Oh, look at this, dude.
Freaking huge.
It's huge.
Oh, jeez, there's a whole city.
I was thinking the same thing. So they repaired this flying fortress, bro. The number of questions that just naturally brings up, dude. He knows that they're married? Or she knows, rather?
I don't know. We're gonna look at that again.
They're like...
Both of them. It was both of them.
Tied to each other in some way?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
If it was just Rudy, it would be one thing, but the fact that it's both of them is so interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I thought it's like, oh, that they're a couple or something. Oh.
Why her?
Sylphie as well?
Yeah. He turns it on.
He activates his... Not anger or animosity, but... Oh, dude! Okay,
what an interesting question.
I can't. I don't want to pause it just now, and I have nothing interesting to say. I just want to like sit in this feeling for a second. Holy crap, bro! My mind is like
so sick. So sick, bro. It's so
dude,
cool.
so much.
It's so cool.
Yeah, so many questions, so much like so much potential world building in like those two sentences right there, dude.
Oh,
dang.
Oh, so fucking sick, dude.
That was the most... I love when world building is done in this, like,
Yes.
I don't even know how to call it, like subtle way.
Yep.
Like it's not as if they're telling a story. It's more so as you're like peering through.
You're looking into the world through a VR headset. And you're just like, there it is. There it is. It's right there. That's a real place right there. Because they didn't explain it. That's why it feels real. Because they wouldn't, in a show catered to a person, they would exposition, they would explain something. But this is just like, we have no freaking idea what just happened here. There's no context to the viewer. You're going to confuse the viewer.
And why Sylphie too?
And then it's like another layer of the mystery. Like it's like even if it was just Rudy, it'd be like, okay, it's like a hint to the viewer of like, okay, you know what's going on, right? Maybe you know. But like Sylphie's there too, and she answers no, and she asked a question that you didn't expect. It's just like, what is this? What's going on? This is real. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. 100%.
Okay, all right, let's keep going. That was crazy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and he turns on his future sight, dude. That was a great little detail too.
About answering these questions like that now. Oh man.
And he didn't answer anything. He didn't say anything.
No, he said me too. To be fair, he said me too.
Well, he said it like for the animosity thing, but he said, "Does the name man god mean anything to you?" And Sylphie said, "No, nothing at all." And he stayed quiet.
I got nothing to say, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this area here.
Yeah,
what is this?
These like old heroes that, you know, even before.
Yeah, but like look at the glowing rocks and stuff. This is like sci-fi almost.
Yeah, that too.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, look at this thing in the middle. Like, what is that floating there?
Sci-fi.
Yeah, this is so interesting. Here we freaking go, bro.
Gotta be careful.
Whoa. Look at that. There's
Dang.
a chandelier or something?
You have like
familiar
moving crystals.
Is that the familiar icons? Look at the helmet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
these are his 12 thing. He is exactly
look at his eyes.
Like him. Oh, he knows all about
he
it.
sent her out to research.
Oh, what?
Dude, he's dragon. He's a dragon.
Same thing with the dragon god. Fucking Orsted is part dragon. He Orsted the same things on the side of his head. Dude, they are literally
and did you see he's got his slitted eyes? He has slitted eyes.
Oh my gosh, that's so sick, dude.
Okay. Interesting. So let's go back. I can't rewind it. I want to see what he says. The pursuit of knowledge is what? Yes,
let's just go from right here, actually.
Yeah.
Also, want to note, everyone is kneeling except for the princess and Rudy. And Nanahoshi. Yeah. Nanahoshi's acquainted, right? So she doesn't kneel, fine. But Rudy's like, I'm not kneeling.
Yeah,
what is that?
I wonder.
What is that all about?
Is this like not he's ignorant of the custom?
Right, and he's more forward, so he doesn't see everyone else kneeling, so he doesn't decide to kneel because Nanahoshi doesn't kneel, so he's like, well, I'm not going to kneel because he doesn't see that everyone else has kneeled, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Even Prince Zenoba is kneeling.
True.
Right?
Yeah, he is a prince, actually. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh boy, I hope this isn't.
Look at this.
Doesn't come back to bite Rudy.
I know, right? He doesn't see Myth though. He hasn't brought it up, but maybe he will. Maybe he's just waiting, right? So he's not specifically interested in summoning per se. Like he may be, but he just wants knowledge in general.
He just wants knowledge. Yes.
So interesting. If it's the result your majesty desires. So he is looking for something specifically. Maybe it has something to do with the teleportation disaster.
Interesting.
He did send someone to go see it, right? Because it did interest him.
Yeah,
he did think like,
that is a good way.
Right?
Yeah, the result. Yeah, depends how you read it. But yeah, if you read it as like the result, could be an indication he's looking for something specific.
Oh. Called out.
I wonder her reaction.
She lied.
No way. Can he read minds? Or is he just really good at, like, deciphering?
That's a good question, George. Can he read minds? Can he interpret intent? Is he just old enough and wise enough to know, like, what the situation is? Does he have, like, eyes and ears everywhere so he would have information that would allow him to
so
know
many
something
things.
like this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
is he part dragon, or is he full dragon who is shapeshifted? Depends on which lore you're looking at. Dragons can shapeshift into human form.
True.
And some dragons can read minds.
True.
So I wonder.
Bro, look at her face. She has been called out. She's not happy.
He knows of him.
Somewhat taxing.
That's why it took him a while. Oh, no way!
Oh my gosh, what a statement is this? What statement is this, dude? What?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it because he's from another world? Does Rudy just have so much mana that
much mana? I was
he's
thinking the
heavy,
mana.
right?
Like he's heavy. Yes, because you got to take all that mana with him. You got to like package it up and send it. Did he resist? In a little bit, did he resist? Because maybe he didn't want to leave Roxy, so he was resisting a little bit.
Yeah.
And so he said resist in earnest, right? Like, okay, so he was resisting a little, maybe. Or maybe he's just saying if you resisted in earnest, if you had resisted in earnest, right? If maybe he didn't resist at all.
Yeah. Maybe he was resisting 0, or maybe he was unconsciously resisting. How do you interpret that?
Right. Oh my gosh.
Let's keep going.
It just keeps getting better, George. Holy frick, we're only a third of the way through. This is amazing. Oh my gosh.
No way. No way. It disgusts me.
Oh, everyone's looking at him.
They're all looking at him, dude. Oh.
What does that mean?
So he's not allowed to use magic here at all.
Oh,
bro, Nanahoshi.
Oh,
the guts in Nanahoshi.
No kidding.
Whoa.
Their hearts. Okay. Mystical powers?
Dang. Like Zenoba. Oh, dang.
Oh. Who? Her? What?
No way. She was trapped in a labyrinth?
Did she?
All right, let's keep going. I don't want to keep
Hold on. Did she lose all her memories at some point and then start to live the life that she's currently living and then gain
and that's why
some kind of eternal
she's
youth?
Cursed. Well, she's an elf, so I think that's why she's got that.
Right, she's not.
No, I think
she was cursed in some way. Yeah, true.
She was cursed in some way. Yes, yeah.
Was that the curse?
But,
was that what she gained? It doesn't seem like a blessing, though.
No, well, she said they become either blessed children or cursed children.
Or cursed.
She has a curse. She has a curse right now.
Oh, frick. So if they can break the curse on frickin' Rudy's mom, they could do it for her.
They can break the curse for her, assuming that it's the same type of like mana affliction.
Though wait, hold on.
Like,
I'm conflating the curse that Alina Lees has and the memory loss. The memory loss isn't necessarily the curse or the blessing. It's just another thing. You get the memory loss without a doubt, and then you get a curse or a blessing. Okay, interesting. All right, we can keep going.
I don't know. Maybe
that's what he said.
Maybe
is that not what he said? Hold on. They become hearts altered by mana.
They're altered by mana. Yes.
They lose their memory without exception.
They lose their memories without exception. Okay, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
So she did lose her memories.
Yes.
Dang.
And come to possess mystical powers. Those of the ones you call cursed children or blessed children. So it's not necessarily bad, right? It's not necessarily a bad or a good thing. Some people call them maybe cursed children. Some people call them maybe blessed children, right?
Yeah.
So like
it all just depends
like,
how you use the mystical power.
Right. So is Alina Lisa's power like just eternal freaking stamina with getting jiggy with it? Like, is that what's going on here? Right. Maybe for some people they would see it as a not a curse but a blessing, right? But maybe they see her as a cursed child because they view it for her as a curse because it's been more of a burden. Because if it's a random set of like, I wouldn't exactly call this mystical, but if it's a random assortment of mystical powers,
I don't think those are her mystical powers.
Right, maybe
I think
not.
she's played her cards very close to her chest, and I think Rudy's gonna interrogate her and get some more info out of her.
Maybe we'll even get it just from here, right? He knows of a woman, so he's known her before.
Yeah.
Did he know her from before that?
200 years ago. Dang.
Oh. Cliff.
Cliff.
Did he know? Does he know?
Maybe.
You know, maybe her reservation is that, like, if I tell him I never got my memories back, if I tell him that this story, this is not going to look good for his mom, right?
Yeah.
Like, she's never going to get her memories back.
Break his,
right?
Yeah, okay. That could be it, yeah, that could be it.
He only wants anime figures, bro. Oh, what is this?
Mad Dragon King Chaos.
He's dead. Uh-oh.
He was the one that's doing all the, like, puppet stuff. Uh-oh, is he gonna like this or not?
I think so. He seems to be speaking fondly of him, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
no way.
Awesome.
Bro,
this guy's sick.
Dude, let's go. Oh, he's talking about the man god stuff.
About the gate.
No, a daughter.
They're gonna have a son?
Oh. No way.
What is that?
Okay, bro, you're not gonna elaborate on that? Oh, great
Not
question.
certain.
That's why he sent the guy to investigate. Wow.
What did he just say?
Wow.
Not even I could have summoned Nanahoshi. Okay, because that was
whoever
her
caused this
coming
must have been insanely strong, or it was like a collective labor with like a lot of strong people.
Good point.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't know either. This guy's so cool. He's chill.
Yeah, he's chill.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, we're gonna get this right now. Okay.
Dude, look at the freaking movement. I love this. If this was a TSAT IRL, I would literally buy this. But look at the effect of it moving as like a star thing.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even catch that. That's sick.
Cool, dude. What?
Oh, like giving birth to a crystal?
But she couldn't because of the curse, I bet. Yeah. Then she produced more crystals, maybe? Yeah, the village would probably.
Yeah, probably the women, the other women in the village were not happy. Yeah, if anyone would know, it'd be him.
Yeah.
Being summoning lessons from them.
What?
Wow, dude.
This is crazy. For
Japanese food?
Japanese food.
Is that what this is?
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
She's sad. She misses home. Poor girl.
Oh.
Oh no. Wow. What a special moment.
Yeah, what a special
Even though
moment,
it's not quite the same.
There's no real translation for Gochiso Samadeshita, but itadakimasu and Gochiso Samadeshita is what you would say at the beginning and the end of a meal. It's very akin to, if we could loosely translate it, it's just kind of like thanking just the thing. Thank you for the food, for the meal, for the things that have died for it, right? It's just like the things that have been sacrificed, either the labor or the animal or the plant or whatever it is, right? It's just a giving of thanks for the meal. Maybe a thanks to the host, a thanks, to the provider, whatever it is. It's just like it's that kind of a feeling of a term, right? You could translate it as.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I would, bro. Past this. Hey? Bro, she's been like everywhere.
It's gonna be lame. They really do. Oh,
there's a mural. There's the mural, dude.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad they're going to this. Okay, there's like a god or something, or king. Oh, is this like the creation myth though that I've been like dying to learn?
I think it might be.
Oh no, not around the mural. It's just around the.
Yeah.
Dang. All right, we're gonna have to come back.
Yeah, we'll
and
definitely come back.
Look at every scene of this. Oh, dude.
He's not allowed to do it. Advanced magic.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, she's tied to Rudy. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh no!
Oh jeez, bro.
No. Oh jeez.
Holy frick, dude.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Did she kill her? No way, dude. No, she's still alive.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh,
you can't
dude.
Just No.
Bro.
No.
I certainly hope now that Pergius can read minds, so he knows that they didn't kill her. I have a fear that if he finds out that or thinks that they kill her, they'll be like in insane trouble. But no, he would know. He's too wise. He could read the princess's intent. He should be able to know, even if he can't read minds, that they didn't do anything to her. But secondary, is she dead? She's not dead.
Oh no. Look pretty freaking dead, I'm gonna be honest. There's no thing after this.
Why do they have to end it this way, dude?
Look at the light goes out of her freaking eyes,
yeah, the light goes out of her eyes, bro.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Not breathing.
Oh, there's so much blood, dude.
I know, there's so much blood, dude. Look at how much blood there is. Oh my gosh.
I hate this.
She's making it worse? Is she making it worse? Or is it just, did it advance by itself? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so awful. Oh no, Sylvie. Oh, dude. My freaking gosh, bro. So is it because they're tied together that she's not allowed to use magic either? Is that what happens? If Rudy was to use it, does it go haywire? And so since
I don't think it's that. I think it's because his mana has a similar, for lack of a better term, signature
scent?
as
like
Laplace's
signature, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Or it could be it's just as strong, or I don't know. And because he hates, I mean, the bro's chill, but like clearly hates demons.
Yeah.
And anything resembling Laplace. And so I think that's why Rudy's not allowed to use his magic. But I don't think Sylphie's under the same conditions. I don't think this is a case of magic going haywire. More so just something's wrong with Nanahoshi, dude.
You are getting better. Maybe you should ask Cliff for advance. She's getting worse immediately. Look at this. Oh, maybe she already had the sweat. Did. Starts coughing more.
Starts coughing more and more and more.
Coughing and more.
Yeah, this
feels off. Oh no. The mana's
kind of.
The spell's doing something weird, then she like doubles her efforts and it's fucking like getting worse. Oh no. Oh no, dude, I really hope that she's not dead. She's not even my favorite character, but I really don't want her to be dead, bro. What the frick?
Not like this.
Not like this,
right? Like
bro.
Not this kind of death. Like that's just too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's look at this now, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm emotionally ready to look at this right now.
Frick.
I don't think she's dead. There's no way. There's no way. Like this right now.
They did just give her final meal, dude. They literally gave her her last meal, and then they killed her off.
She is not a person on death row getting her last meal, bro. No, I refuse to believe it.
You don't know what the author's thinking, bro, okay? You don't know.
It's got to be because her body is incompatible with this world. It's got to be.
Sylphie said the mana feels off.
Yeah, so is that the mana coming out of Sylphie? Or is that the mana that like naturally resides within Nanahoshi? Though Nanahoshi, she has no mana. That's why she can't fuel the circles, right? Not even the weaker ones?
Has anyone ever used healing magic on Nanahoshi that wasn't Rudy? He said somebody was casting detoxification magic on her. Was it him? Was it a general statement?
No, it was maybe Cliff. Because she said you should ask Cliff about advanced magic. So has Cliff done it before?
Has he done it before? If it's only been Rudy, then maybe only his mana, which is the Laplace coded mana, is compatible with Nanahoshi.
Yeah, that's making the assumption that it's like Laplace coded in that sense,
right? And it's not just like a
we
scent
don't for
thing.
sure.
If it's like a coded thing, it could be different. But if it's just a scent thing, then it's just similar mana but with a scent.
We also don't know if maybe his body is from this world, but his like spirit or something is like from Earth, right? Like I don't know how that works within the framework of this story.
Was Laplace from Earth?
Imagine.
Because if they have the same coded mana, then it's people from Earth have this particular type of mana signature.
Yeah. People that were reincarnated. Because Nanahoshi doesn't. Must have been someone who's reincarnated. Yes.
Right. Maybe Laplace was maybe that's why they don't like the man god, because there's some kind of connection between Laplace and the man god, and now to a lesser extent Rudy.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh. Yeah, could the man god does Orsted have the same animosity towards Laplace, you think, that he has for the man god?
That's a good question.
Because, it could be that Laplace was a product of the man god. And so it's not necessarily that... Oh, frick, bro. What did the man god said? He had said something about, like, well, yeah, he hates me. Wasn't it because like I pulled a prank on him, or it was like that kind of
something, that kind of a feeling of a statement. Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't like, Laplas is a product of the man god, and that's why Orsted hates him. Maybe it was something else. Oh, I don't know, dude.
Did Laplas become king of the demons because Laplas defeated the demons because he was really strong and he became king, or was he literally actually, you know what? Maybe he was reincarnated as a demon's child. Actually, not as like a human. He doesn't necessarily have to become a human when he gets reincarnated, right?
Oh.
And I'm thinking about it. I was thinking, well, he's a human. He was reborn as a human, then he became like the de facto king of the demons. And I was like, well, wait a second. He doesn't have to be reborn as a human. He could be reborn as anything, maybe, right?
I mean, if we're bringing reincarnation into it, like, I don't see why not, right?
Yeah,
like,
it could be freaking anything. Why not?
Yeah. Dang. Oh,
so
man.
Will Rudy then use his magic to try and heal Nanahoshi? And will that get him in trouble?
And will that like trigger something? But if it's to help Nanahoshi,
right? You would hope that he'd be cool with it after the fact, but
yes. But what if? Let's assume there is a scent. Or I don't know what scent doesn't quite convey what I'm trying to say, but like let's assume and use that word that there is a scent whenever Rudy uses magic. Yes. And he uses it to save Nanahoshi. It could be that I want to say Pegasus. Perugius is also, he's like understanding. He's like, okay, I see why you had to do it. It's fine. Nanahoshi is alive. But now my flying fortress reeks. And it's going to reek for the next 3 years or something crazy like that. So he's like, I need you to get out. I'm giving you 3 seconds, teleport away,
the frick out of here,
or you're dead. Yes. Right. Yeah. Like the stench is so offensive to me, but I'm also at the same time grateful to what you did for Nanahoshi.
Right. Yep.
Or understanding at least. Maybe it's not even gratitude. It's just understanding.
Or will it be an immediate attack like Orsted? Right? Absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe it's like he doesn't realize what the mana was for. He just smells it, and he instantly goes on the offense. He's like,
and Nanahoshi,
he assumes the worst. He assumes his attack.
Right, he assumes the worst. He attacks him, he kills him, but then he realizes what's been done is explained to him, and then he pulls him back. Again, Nanahoshi has saved him from another freaking Orsted lookalike guy.
Yeah. Dang, I hope she's not dead. She's such an interesting character.
She is.
Someone who was summoned, but not... And clearly, what's his face? When they met Perugius, did they talk about summoning from other worlds? Did he mention that? Like, does he know?
Yeah.
That Nanahoshi's from another world? Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, Orsted knows for sure, and almost definitely... No, he knows because he said that the teleportation disaster is what summoned Nanahoshi. So he knows that she got teleported and summoned here, right?
Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he said that. They said that in the big room.
Yeah, no one from Earth could have done this or summoned Nanahoshi. Yeah.
Yes, it was a natural event.
From this world.
Right. It was a natural event that just
also,
happened.
I don't necessarily buy that.
I don't buy that either. It's got to be man god, demon god territory kind of thing.
It's so we don't know. There's so much about mana that we don't like actually know, right? Like it's possible mana could coalesce much like a hurricane or a tornado can coalesce on Earth, right? And when certain conditions are met, you have a tornado. It's possible there could be something like that with mana. But my gut's saying no. I don't think so.
Yeah, almost definitely was something.
I think it's something else.
Didn't he say like it was reminiscent of Laplas or something, or like only Laplas could have done that? So it's just like
it was reminiscent of Laplas. That's why he was like, that's why he was sus on it.
To say that it's like a natural phenomena, and then to also tie it to Laplas and be like, oh, it's probably natural.
It could also be he tied it to Laplas just because this is like for all intents and purposes, a distressing old war veteran. And so anything that he sees, he's just like, my enemy, right? But it was just so
maybe.
much mana. It wasn't necessarily Lapras. And we've mentioned this before too, but I think it's worth noting that Rudy had been in this world for a while now, and he had died trying to save Nanahoshi. And so he died, he was reincarnated, time passed in this world, and yet the mana disaster was able to dilate time somehow and pull Nanahoshi from that same moment in time when Rudy died, even though time had progressed here. Does that have anything to do with it? Anything? I'm assuming so, but like that again brings up so many questions.
Yeah.
What was the glow? Moving on to more questions. What was the glowing thing with Rudy and Sylphie, speaking of haywire mana, Sylphie also glowed.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, is she linked
That's what
somehow?
you were referring to,
Yeah. Are they linked in some way, and that's caused her mana to kind of frick up? Is he telling Rudy not to use the mana in his fortress because he knows it's going to frick up? Because maybe there are wards in place that disrupt or reverse mana of a certain signature, right? And so, like, if you use a healing magic, it's going to become damage magic, right? And so they tried to heal, and it just kind of had a reverse effect.
But Sylphie's,
I know. It's tenuous at best, but like there's something going on
but
there.
No, you're right. I didn't know that that's how you were making that was your reasoning behind the mana going haywire. Yeah, because she glowed because she's tied to the man god somehow.
Right. And is it because she's tied to Rudy? Or she's tied to the man god in a way that we don't even know, but that she's not saying about? Has she met him and just like, and the man god has said, you have met me, I'm going to give you some very important advice, but also along with this advice, you cannot tell anyone that you have met with me. Right?
Yeah.
The man god
is it possible she just doesn't know that it was the man god?
True. That's possible.
Right?
Absolutely possible. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. It's entirely possible. And the man god has not shown up for a long while with Rudy. Maybe he's trying to get Rudy to do the things the man god wants him to do through Sylphie. Right?
You're right. He hasn't shown up in a minute.
Yep.
At first I started off the show very trusting of the man god. And I don't have like a specific thing to point at and be like, this is why I no longer trust the man god.
Right.
But it's just been so many like little things that have like added up to make me kind of sus of him now.
Yeah, sowing distrust.
Seeds of distrust.
Things
exactly.
Like, I don't have a reason, but I've got a lot of vibes that are making me distrust
it's all vibes.
It's all vibes.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I've been dying
Yes.
to look at this mural. Yes.
I think they look at. We don't have to look at this. I think they get some closer shots of these here.
They do, yes.
Yeah. So let's see what the first close up is of. What do we have here? So this is a bunch of dragon people? ? It looks kind of like AI art. I'm not gonna lie. It's very smudgy. But
you know what though? The fact that they're humanoid further reinforces my belief that Orsted is dragon. Or not Orsted, sure. Sorry. Perugius. Yes.
Well, didn't he say? He's got the eyes.
He's a dragon race, yes.
Right.
Yeah, but I was like, dragon race, is he half dragon? Yeah, but no, I think he's full dragon.
I think he's dragon kin, basically. Okay, so interesting thing here. This is a allegedly human woman with a baby.
Yeah, you're right. She doesn't have wings.
Yes. Also,
right.
Orsted said, when you have a child, come to me and I'll give him a name. Is that this?
Yes.
Is that what's happening here? Is this like a traditional thing, right?
Oh, that's a great point. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why them specifically? Why did he want to know if they specifically had a child? It's not like...
Is it, again, something to do with the man god?
Might be. It might be. If he doesn't like Rudy's mana signature, why bless his child?
Why bless his child? Yeah.
Very strange. Right? And then the person whispered something into his ear about Sylphie and Rudy when they were coming through the gate of like they have attachment to the man god.
It must have been the man god. It's got to be. It's 100%. Yeah. There's
and
nothing
then,
else to whisper about.
Is this blessing to protect the child from man god interference? Like maybe it's like, well, these people might already be tied to the man god, but I'm going to bless him and give him a protection so the man god can never appear to him.
Though? Because they have a child right now.
It's a good question. It's a great question. It's a great question. Is there a woman god?
Oh.
Didn't even think about that till just now, right?
That's, yes.
To protect the man-child from the man god.
From the man god.
And he doesn't even, maybe he doesn't even know that there's a woman god. Maybe there isn't a woman god. Maybe the man god can't appear to women. I don't know, right? We just speculated that he appeared to Sylphie, but maybe there's an alternate theory, right?
Yeah, maybe he can only appear to Rudy.
Right.
But because Rudy is tied to the man god and Sylphie's married to him, interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a theory. It's a theory. Possibility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what else we got?
Yeah,
we got
so
lots of people on the sides.
Woman's presenting.
Okay. We have a bunch of outlets here for plugging in chargers. I don't know. What are these, like, actually?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But there's flying people here.
Yeah,
they're not riding dragons. They're flying.
Are they flying houses? Are they fortresses? Is it light fixtures?
Sure. It could be houses, actually.
Floating spherical
Right?
houses.
Those are all like kind of doors. Those little
windows.
Holes or windows or something.
Windows, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, what
and
else?
And then we got
whatever the hell this fucking scene.
Yeah, dude, look at this. So we've got the main god and then three. Oh, frick, it goes by so fast. Okay.
I was literally
right
one
here.
frame
Perfect.
away. Hold on. Got it.
Okay. So we got the main god and then his 6 disciples, and then below him. Well, who's that guy on the left? Do you think he's part of it, or is he part of the previous mural?
There's 6 and 6. And then, so this is like a specific guy and his specific followers, his 6 specific guys. And then there's just generic soldiers coming in. These are like the soldiers that are flying in from the side. This is just a representation of his army.
That's why there's those 3 guys on the left there.
Yes.
They're coming in.
Yes,
okay.
They're just kind of, it's a representation of like he has a big army. They're coming in. That's why the people on the bottom are all the same size. They all look generally the same, but the people on the top, the 6 on the top, they have different heights. They have different hats. They have different wings a little bit, right?
Yeah,
different outfits, maybe slightly, very slightly. So, like, they're distinct, but the people on the bottom are not. They're just general soldiers. So this is like a general.
And if you look,
oh, you know what? He's got a thing behind him that's similar to the stuff on the side here.
I was just gonna point that out. Actually, yes. If you look behind him, he's got. Obviously, it's more detailed with more holes, but
yeah, what is that?
It gets a point across. He's standing on some sort of dais.
Yeah.
And then behind it is this thing. Yeah.
So
it's like rings in a sense.
So this is outside. The furthest most point here, if we go back to the transition point here, the furthest most point looks like it might be outside.
Okay.
And then the next pillar section here is inside, like coming into the inside.
One of these things.
Light fixtures or something. Yeah. And then the final one here is in this like audience chamber, potentially.
Okay.
Right? That's why I'm kind of reading this.
Sure. I don't have a better thing than that. It would also imply why we've got those guys on the left right there that are coming. Seems like they're landing and coming in to join. Again, it could be joining those other regular soldiers. Right. Yeah, we got plants.
So then that would make these other things fixtures. Behind them, it's like a fixture. Maybe it's like a light or something that was glowing once upon a time, right? Or something like that. Maybe they're not likely, but it could be eggs, potentially. Not likely, but it could be manospheres of some variety. Maybe they had like manospheres or something. I don't know. So.
Yeah, so we know that this used to be a flying fortress that was like thriving. then it probably came crashing down. Perugius had to repair it.
Right.
And now it's flying again.
Right.
So.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So this could be mana crystals making the fortress fly. Who knows?
Right. Right. We've got that one freaking meme image of the guy in the chair with the freaking glowy orb thing around him. You know that freaking meme image? The dude sitting
which
in the
one?
chair like this. I'll have to pull it up or something, but it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's just a silly thing. Yeah. So what else we have?
Worn out top right. There's a worn out mural of like some. What are those hands? Like presenting something to some sort of flying other being.
Is that? Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Actually, can we go back to when they first walked in? I want to see what's to their left and what's to their right. Okay, so this whole stuff is to the right of them.
That's definitely
everything
outside.
That we're seeing here.
Cloud confirmed.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. Outside.
So it's clouds, and then you can see maybe remnants of the flying fortress.
There's like a hole,
and then we're getting closer
in one of these rocks. That looks. Too,
yeah, that almost looks like a bird nest. It's not, but like that's what I thought when I looked at it. I don't know if this is just a product of decay or if this is supposed to be like an entrance to the fortress.
No, because the decay spots are more gray in color. That's much more dark, as in like it was specifically made that way.
Sure.
There's no other like dark spots that are so particular like that, and they're also very like jagged. This is very smooth and rounded, like it was purposefully made.
That's a fair point. The jaggedness.
And I think that hole could be the hole that they're flying into, right? Because it's a mural. It's kind of like you have to have some level of interpretation of like it's showing from the outside, then the next scene is like coming inside. But since the focal point is that hole, then it's like you kind of shift your.
Then you come into the hole and it gets into these fixtures and then you go in and land and you get into this thing. Okay. So I'm assuming we read this right to left then? You just keep,
so I would say...
Or left to right, I mean.
Where
left on this side. Yeah, to the right of the door, you read it left to right. Right? It's not to the left of the door and you read it right to left.
I'm thinking the mural part that we looked at just now and did a big analyze on is the first part.
The beginning? Okay.
And then it goes around.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Next section. Yeah, like what is that? I don't know what's going on with the hand thing. Because like this is like broken wings. It looks like a broken person, but there's no sign of decay per se, right? So like it's like headless. It's a headless like thing. Like is it like someone who died?
This could be. Well, this could. I mean, they're kind of presenting two different types of decay. They're showing decay where stuff actually chipped off, but then this looks to me like decay where just it fell off as like dust, kind of, right? Instead of having a chunk fall off, the resolution got lessened. Because it just kind of, withered away. Does that make sense? The difference that I'm trying to make?
Yeah. But like even still though, like, I don't know. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe they ran out of tokens when they were making this. So
And I find it interesting on the left here, we got dragon people riding actual dragons now.
Yes. Yeah. So this is like a hell of a long time ago. Not that needed to be said, but it's just more confirmation that there's maybe no dragons. Although, we have seen dragons, actually. We saw them in the Frost Mountains. There were some red dragons. So there are actual dragons.
Yes, there's dragons. Yes. Yeah. And is this the snippet that we see at the very end?
I think it is, yes. This particular thing here, yes.
Yeah, because there's those three dudes at the top.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Totally so we're seeing this even decayed even further.
Yes.
This is like less resolution even than the...
Yes, I don't know why it looks like this in the show right now, but it does really look like they did a filter over this, like actually. I'm not sure why they've done it this way, but...
Yeah.
There's this one at the front here. I guess in the middle. Okay, they bow down. Okay, so we got some more. I think we get a better shot of this one right here. Yeah, we're going to look at this.
Yeah, look at that dude.
I know. We're going to look
that dude looks like the man god.
I know.
Doesn't it?
I know. We'll get to it. We're going to get to it. Okay, so here's a big...
there it is.
Okay, so That section there. So yes, dude. So there's a seraphim looking thing. I think it's seraphim with the wings, the 6 wings.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. That's called a seraphim, maybe. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah. There's some guy who looks eerily like the man god.
Yes.
There's another
like
guy
mermaid
who's like mermaid-ish
thing.
Yep. There's a dude with 8 arms. It looks like.
Yeah.
He's holding hands there with that one lower section. Then there's a dragon-looking person. It looks like. And then there's like a dog-looking person who may be like demon potentially. Or no, Body Gotti is a demon. That guy has a lot of arms, just like Body Gotti.
You're right.
Okay.
Yes.
So we've got
we have the dragon god, the demon god, the man god, and then 3 others.
Yes. Some kind of angel god, some kind of animal god, and some kind of water-based god.
Oh, yeah. The hybrids, the beast folk.
The beast folk. That would, that'd be the top left
beast folk god.
The beast folk.
Yes, top left is beast folk. Then we got dragon, demon, and then lower right is, what could that be?
Some kind of angelic
What are all the races?
I don't know.
Is man god over like dwarves and elves? Those are all considered humanoid,
right? Yeah, I think you might be
humanoid.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because and these are like the originators, maybe, or like at least ancient versions of these races. So like maybe they were more akin to this back in the day, right? So like we did see a guy who was literally a bull. I remember actually pointing that out. I'm glad I pointed that out now. He was literally a bull. So like we could reasonably say that is the animal god there. So yeah, there's some. Have we ever seen any kind of aquatic based race?
No, but we've spent such little time near the ocean. Yeah. Like I wouldn't be surprised if there was like mer people.
Oh, for sure.
And like
undoubtedly
all sorts of underwater,
basically guaranteed.
Underwater races. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's some kind of angel. To me, you know what? How do we not think of this? Some of his servants have literally angel wings. That one lady at the start has black angel wings.
You're right. I assumed that was dragon, but you're right. It's not very reptilian-like. It is more with feathers.
It is feathers. Well, look at her in a minute, but yeah.
Okay.
We're going to go back and we're going to look at all the people in that freaking throne room, too.
Yes, now we have to. Now we have to for sure. Yes.
Yeah, 100%. And then this lady with the baby dies.
Yeah, that's her on the right, I think.
She gets a blessing for her child, and then she dies, but
and then
maybe
she
the
dies.
baby
Oh,
lives?
no. Is Sylphie gonna die?
Oh gosh!
You think Sylphie's gonna die?
George. Oh gosh!
Well, we were just talking about how she needs to bring her male heir, her male child, to be blessed by a dragon.
We don't know that the blessing necessarily kills her, though. Maybe she just dies.
Fair enough.
To that, right?
Fair enough. Yeah.
What else we got? Oh! Better shots of the mer person.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's definitely. There's definitely mer people in this world. This is like confirmation.
Does that dog person look like he's got 2 heads and one of them has been just kind of like chipped away?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that like? What's the Egyptian god that's like?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Dog head.
Dog head. Yeah, it's kind of similar to that, right? It's very similar to that.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, what is this?
Whoa, tornadoes, fire.
More people are fighting dragons, bro. Right?
Oh,
this
no, there's
ocean tornadoes.
Hold on. We're gonna There's a demon person on the right side there. There is potentially a burning
those are multiple arms, person. You think? Yeah,
multiple arms.
They do look like multiple arms.
And then there's someone who looks like they got angel wings, but maybe they're like singed and burned. There is what looks like could be the animal people that could be like a dog-like head. And then there's someone with an aquatic tail there.
Person,
they're getting pricked up too.
And then the dragon on top.
And the only person, this is like the breaking of the world or something, actually. And the only people that
like
survived
mass war between
the dragons. Either it's like a natural disaster or a war. I was thinking like some kind of huge natural disaster that broke the world, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be a war per se. And then the only people who were survived were the dragon people.
Were the dragon people?
For the most part. Right? Then there's also human-looking people down there, very much smaller.
Oh, you're right. On the left, underneath the mer person, that's definitely a human.
Yep.
Okay. So this is right after what preceded this? Is this to the right of
we don't know.
Dying woman?
This is out of context. Oh, no. This is to the right of the initial one we looked at. Because these are the three. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. They might be, though. No, because the heights are not correct. Oh, that's the man god right there.
Bro, that's the man god. No freaking way.
Okay, hold on.
What is he doing there?
Can we spot? That's a good question. Can we spot right there? I think that's it over there to the right.
Yes, you're right. This is to the right of it. Yep.
Yes.
Yep, I see it.
So this is center. And then it's to the right there, rotating around. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
looking at this now and looking at the woman getting a blessing and then potentially dying. If we're reading it like this, she gets the blessing and dies. But if you read it the other way, she's dying, but then comes to him for a blessing. What do you think is the interpretation?
Sure. It all depends on which way you're supposed to read the mural.
Yes.
I want to say you read it left to right.
Right.
And you walk into the room, then you turn around,
yes,
and you look at what's immediately to the right of the door, and you start there and then go
You
all
mean to the left of
around.
the door?
You come in, then you turn around.
Oh, to the right of the door.
Oh, you go left.
Right.
Yeah, if you don't turn around.
Yes,
yeah. You turn around facing the door.
Right, and you look to the right of the door. Reading that way.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yes.
Because also this picture of her on the ground looking dead looks pretty definitively like she dies, right?
Yes.
It doesn't look like she's like basically dies and then all of a sudden she's getting a blessing. So it must be that it's read that way, right? Okay, so let's so that's where it is. It's over. This is on this side. This is after the blessing, and then after she dies, this happens.
Yes.
Who is this person here, though? There's 3 people looking this way, and there's potentially 3 people looking the other way.
And someone in the center?
Is the person in the center? Because if we go back to here, and we go all the way at the transition point right here, there's a person looking this way.
Looking to the right, yes.
One person at least, maybe up to 3 potentially. But there's people looking at someone in the middle because then we see them over here looking towards someone. Hopefully we get a shot of that here soon. We'll have to see. Okay, so then we have whatever the hell is going on here.
Yeah, there's the man god and then 3 dragon people. And
they're all trying to figure something out. They're trying to discuss something maybe. And the man god is giving visions to this last dragon person because they're kind of holding their head. Maybe he's communicating to them and they're holding their head like they're getting a vision and he's trying to help them or he's trying to sabotage them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Because they have a problem.
This thing to the right is like
someone's got their hands in the air like they're kind of arguing. There's a problem. They're trying to figure something out and the man god is here conveying information. The halo indicates like knowledge, right? Omniscience. Some kind of glory, some kind of knowledge, understanding, right? That's generally what that is. And he usually is conveying information to like Rudy and stuff. I don't know if the person holding their head, if that's like who he's talking to, or if it's just
is that like he's holding his head because he's like scratching his head in confusion, or is it like the man god's giving me information?
100%.
I have no idea what's happening on the right here. It's completely undecipherable.
It's smushed to all heck. It looks like God rays.
It does look like rays.
About it.
Yes. Yeah.
You really can't tell anything else from it. It looks like it's been fricked up. Someone was angry, maybe.
I saw the will of my predecessors in that, and the fact that this didn't crumble. I will communicate at least this much to posterity.
There for the mural. Why?
There
is that shot. This is it. This is it.
This is the guy that died.
This is the woman.
That's a human. Oh, that's a woman?
That's the woman.
I thought this was the boy that had... Oh, yes. That was the wife of that guy. This is his wife, and that was their child.
Ah, it was their child. It was their child.
It's their child. He had a child with a human woman.
Okay, and he's upset, and then it goes through the destruction. He freaking breaks the world, dude.
He breaks the world because he's in
angry.
grief.
Yes, he was grieved by, and maybe the demons killed her. Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe something killed her.
Yeah, race, but like it's possible.
Maybe something killed her. Yeah.
Right.
All right, go back. Does this guy here immediately to the left? Does he have wings as well?
Immediately to the left, yes.
He does. Okay, yes, he does. Okay.
So I think this is the potentially at least the king in the other side, right? Because like if we're looking at it, there's like the king and he's got his people. He's very great. He meets this woman. Maybe
they have
like
a child.
They have a child, right? Where is this in the timeline? So yeah, then there's the pantheon of gods here. Everything is harmonious. They're all holding hands. Actually, I'm just realizing they're all holding hands. So it's all
they're
harmonious.
holding hands. And so okay, this is the dragon god, like the dragon god, and he had a child with a human woman.
Right, potentially. I don't know.
Is this
the dragon god? You think? Or do you think this these are dragon gods, these are the gods over here, this person here is separate from them?
Is like the dragon king, right?
Yeah, he's like a king or something, right? He's like super strong, whatever.
Possible.
Maybe he's the dragon god.
Possible.
And then she dies, and he gets real freaking angry. Now, where is this in the timeline? That's what I want to check.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
Okay, so there's that.
Here's the one that's looking at the egg. Yeah, that's right before the gods. There's the one you said was a meme.
Yeah, the meme image. Yep.
Okay.
I know we saw that smushed one at some point. It's at the end.
It's right at the very end.
At the end. And okay, so that's where the man god, and then something else here at the end has happened here. So the man god shows up at the last hour, and then something has happened. So this is after. Okay, so. All right. So we're going here. We're going. We've got the destruction. So he was very upset. Then major destruction happens. Okay. Then he says, so there's this here. Very interesting imagery here. Going the picture kind of him right next to this guy, right? Mm-hmm. Very interesting placement right there. Is that him? Is it his father? Is it the OG dragon god?
It's Prugius's.
Is it Orsted?
Previous descendants.
Right.
It's like a long time ago.
Ancestors.
This is back in the height of the Dragon Kingdom.
Potentially.
This was the myth of whoever initially made this fortress.
Sure.
Excuse me. So it must have been like super old.
He looks at it. He's the child. Look at him looking at this.
Oh, you think he's the child?
He's got to be. Look at him looking at this. So like this, right?
He's
half human.
Half human.
That's why he doesn't have wings. But he's got the scale in the eyes. Okay. Oh my gosh! I forgot. I think I cracked the code.
I think you cracked it, dude. Is he the child?
I was wondering why he didn't have wings for so long. I was like, if he's dragon, why doesn't he have wings? I don't understand. Like maybe they're under his jacket, maybe, or his cape. But like,
yeah, he's the child. That would fit. But well, I guess we don't know how old this guy is. He could be freaking 10,000 years old.
Sure,
like, there's no reason to think otherwise.
He fought in a war 400 years ago. He was trained and adulted and all that by that point, at least. So at least 400 to 500 years old, minimum.
So these are his parents. So did something happen? Did his wife die? Prugius's mom, let's assume he's a child. Did his mom die from natural causes and just she's human and
maybe
the dad's just like went insane, right? Or was she killed somehow?
It looks like she was killed, right?
Think so? Okay.
Yeah, like
I mean, she's holding the child, the baby, and she's like on the floor.
Yeah,
there.
she's like on the
it
floor.
does
Like
look
you wouldn't
like
just
it was,
leave your baby.
she
Like
was
maybe
killed.
she's starved or something. But like if she's starved or something, that doesn't really even make sense. If they're living together in this fortress with the dragon people, like why would she then find herself in a position where she's like starved and like just dies out in the desert or something? That's like a in the desert falling down kind of position, right? So, but like it's like I don't know. It seems like she was killed, and then because the guy has quite the reaction, right? He freaking like stomps on all the other races, right? They cause a whole ruckus, right? That's not someone who's grieving necessarily. That's someone who's taking out his anger on people specifically, right?
So do you think actually then go back to the one to the ocean part?
The ocean.
Do you think?
Okay, yeah.
Let's assume he's the dragon god flying right there.
Okay. His dad?
Are those the other gods? Okay, Are these the other gods he killed?
Possibly. Yeah, very possible. Absolutely.
Because we see a multi-armed person on the very right. That's the demon god, let's say.
Demon.
Then we see someone with wings on fire. Let's say that's the
angels.
Whatever that god is, the angel god. Yeah. Then we see someone who could have like an animal head. That's the beast god.
Yep.
Then we see the mer god, but we don't see the human god.
We don't see the human god, which is why the human god is still
shows
around.
up. Yes, and he shows up in the next mural right after.
And that's why he says they're a little bit angry at me.
Was there a conspiracy against the dragon god? Yeah.
Yeah, was there a conspiracy?
They all conspired to like kill his heir or his child or something.
Maybe it was someone else. Maybe it wasn't any of these four gods or the human god. Maybe the human god did orchestrate something and cause some trouble that he like accidentally got out of hand and she died. And he was just like, oh, frick, I've really fricked up now. And he booked it out of there because he knew, but the other guys didn't know. It was a surprise to them. They were innocent, but he took it out on them and he got the frick out. He's like, I accidentally got her killed, or she needed to die for some reason, or I didn't save her, whatever. And so he's angry at me. That's why I'm hiding. Right? And they're looking for him, right? They've killed the other four, and they're looking for the man god, right?
That's why anything to do with the man god is instant aggro from the dragon people. It's because of this.
Right? That's why they ask about him all the time. What do you think of the man god, right? Any whiff they get. Something like this, maybe.
Okay. Dang.
So interesting.
It's still so left up in the air, right? We don't have any confirmation of anything, but this is insanely interesting.
It's actually insane. Yeah, it's so cool. We are literally these guys when the freaking thing is happening. We're like, yes.
Yes.
It's like, guys really like these things. Yeah, we do. We really, really do. Okay, so let's go to the very first entering of this place.
Look at that face, bro.
I know, dude.
As reptilian as you can get while still looking somewhat human.
Yeah.
You know what we should do is the scene where Rudy looks back right after he tells him not to use his magic.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. Mm-hmm.
They show both of them. Okay,
so here's her.
She clearly has feathers. Clearly.
Yes, it's very feather-like.
Those are...
she's probably half human, half angel, maybe at best. She doesn't have the 6 wings, which I don't know if all the angel people do. Maybe only the angel god has the 6 wings, right?
Sure. Okay.
Who knows? But she's definitely tied to that in some way. He also said, what did he say that they were, what did he call them? His familiars?
Oh, yeah. Oh. It wasn't familiars. Yeah, what? Oh, frick, where was it?
Where did he say that? I can't remember.
I think she said it.
Did she say it?
Angel girl. She's like, I'm the first of his... Laplace's servants or something.
It was right here.
Okay, here she is.
Yeah, I wanted to look at that word again.
First servant. Okay.
But she said something else. Someone said something else, called them something different that I went, oh, that's an interesting way to call his servants, because it made them feel like they were summons rather than like people, right? They were like summoned entities or man entities rather than like human beings, which I thought was very strange. Good to see you again. And you, Miss Danoshi, how have you? Not well, I see.
Oh man, they know about her sickness. Bro, this looks like that one place in I think it's France. Oh, it
might be.
That like bridge, or not bridge, but it's when they pass under this.
Yes.
This is some sort of like there's
Detection.
some sort of ward on this. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay.
Does it arouse anger or animosity in you? Interesting. Do you think that they're on the side of the man god?
Oh, and maybe there's other people within the dragon race, like Orsted. Maybe the dragon race is like
there's
split.
Two sides.
Yeah,
there's one
two factions.
On his side and one not on his side. Right?
Or maybe one side that rather remain neutral. And
true. Because like, does hearing the name arouse anger or animosity in you? Well, if they also hate and like, what are they gonna say? Okay, so let's say you say yes, and then it's just like, all right, we're bros. Haha, we also hate the man god.
Yeah, like
that'd be a weird.
What is
answer,
the point of the question?
Right.
Yeah,
so then it's like, okay, so the answer must be we don't want you to have anger or animosity for the man god. Potentially, right? That's a hypothetical, because the question is strange.
It's as good a theory as I could come up with. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the point of the question is.
I have nothing more to say.
I guess I have nothing more to say. Yeah. Like,
right?
Would her answer have been the same if they said yes?
Yeah, it's like, well, you can't enter then if you're saying yes.
Or that, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is it something like that? You show him no discourtesy. I really want to know where they said that they called the servants. This chandelier is freaking awesome.
Yeah. Are those previous kings symbols of the previous holders of the throne?
That's possible. I was thinking they're the symbols of these guys here, the servants.
Oh, of his disciples.
Like they're kind of his knights, right? Knights of the round table kind of thing.
Perugius Dola.
Tanahoshi returned. Results mean little. Like the entourage. Freaking lies and gets called out.
Bro read right through her, dude, or saw right through her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy statement, dude.
Put you to the trouble. Okay. No matter, but your mana recalls Laplace.
Dang. It disgusts
me. I do not think of using it in my halls.
Yeah, so that's why I think it's not necessarily like, right here. Oh. I don't think it's like a mana thing per se. It's more so like a mana going haywire. It's more so like I have so much hatred for Laplace that anything resembling him is like terrible.
So.
Okay, so we've got
humans. Yeah, are those horns real? Or are they a fixture?
Part of the mask. Yeah, these
are
look
they all
like
humans? That's the question.
Yeah.
No, well, you know what? There's no way those horns are real, because that would mean they're a demon or a ram person, maybe. But if they're a demon, they're definitely not even going to be here. Unless maybe they're a defector. They were like a defector at some point in the war, and so he earned his trust. Maybe. Right?
Okay.
Then maybe.
Sure.
Or it's a ram person. Or the horns are a fixture. Here's the other ones. This guy's got literally an Oni mask.
Sure.
This guy's got a
so
Kamen Rider. Wait, this guy's got a Kamen Rider helmet and a freaking sweater. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like the Kamen Rider is like essentially like Power Rangers stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. I saw this more like bug-like, but okay.
Look at this. We're looking at a picture of Kamen Rider.
Oh, like, Kamen Rider does look like a bug.
Is this just like the author having fun? Or is this like, this came from Earth mythology? Because like, that's an Oni mask 100%, Earth mythology. That is a freaking reference, ? Like, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I don't know. Very strange.
Yeah. Okay, so was it Nanahoshi who said it at the very beginning? Someone said something. You're 100% right about it. Was it before they hiked up? Or while they were hiking up, I mean?
It's possible. Yes.
12 familiars. There it is.
So, like, what is that? 12 familiars? Is that just what they call them? Like, familiar is a specific word in fantasy. It is like a thing that you have summoned with magic. Right? I don't know if
that's a traditional sense. It could also be something like if we're trying to, get a little further from that while still staying like on the same spectrum. It could be he has bound these individuals to him with magic in some way. Maybe. So it isn't necessarily that they like were spawned as like a summon, so to speak, but that there are people that were born and they earned his respect and he bound them to him with magic. And maybe these are all humans, but because they're bound to him, they live as long as he does.
It could just be a bad subtitle usage, using that word without really understanding the full effect that it has. Because it does say here, and he and his companions, right? You do not call a familiar a companion. Familiars are subservient. You do not, they're like incompatible words as far as I'm concerned. And so like, maybe it's just a bad use of the word familiar because then they call them companions sealed lapless away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Notably, only one of them has angel wings, and only one of them like stands to his right side.
Mm-hmm.
Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 confirmed, yeah. So, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, well, that's frickin' that.
All right. I don't know. I still don't know so much about the mural. What's up with that like scene where it looks like there's like an egg?
Yeah, true.
Right? There's an egg. Like, how does that fit into the whole thing?
Is that egg the son that eventually becomes that father to the human, or the father and then husband to the human
to the woman?
Right? Is that him?
Yeah.
Does that egg spawn the gods? Because they were kind of in like a sphere, right? They were kind of like an oval. It's unlikely, but like,
But it's, what else are we going to attribute the egg to? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dang.
I don't know what that's all about. It's very strange, that egg thing.
Yeah. There's parts missing, and like, why is it that the very last panel is missing?
Yeah.
Because I find Prugius's statement so interesting. He's like, this whole fortress was empty. Everything had like decayed into dust except this one thing. I felt like it was the will of my ancestors. And it's like, okay, why phrase it like that? Because then, is it also their will that the last panel decayed away? Did it decay away through natural means? Or did somebody who doesn't want us to know the true history erase it?
Right.
Right?
Does the man god help them? And even though they don't want that to be remembered, right? Because they hated the man god, but in the end, he was their salvation, right? Maybe it's the man god with the god rays coming down, and he's like their salvation,
their savior, and they don't.
Yeah. Or maybe it was like some destruction of some final destruction, and the man god was behind it, and so they were angry, and so that part of the mural has been like, you know, rubbed away or slashed away, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not like if it was a giant like 3-clawed mark that like just got slashed across and we can't see it anymore because it's been, then like it's obvious. It's like something happened here and they're pissed about it, right? But it's not that. It's just like worn, right? That's the weirdest part about it. It's like worn, so you can't like glean like why it's missing.
There's where my thought keeps going back to, and I'm gonna say it like because I don't want to spoil you because I know eventually you'll read Mistborn.
Okay.
But there's like a certain part in Mistborn that is like my mind keeps coming back to this, and for anyone who has read Mistborn in our audience, there's like something special.
Do I need to take off my headphones so you can explain this?
Maybe, I don't know, but I also don't want to spoil it for anyone who can read Mistborn in the future.
Sure.
But there's certain things about metal, and like metal is very special, and there's also murals in Mistborn.
Okay.
And that's where I'll leave it. Hopefully people who have read it can make the connection. But essentially what I'm getting at here is like, what if like the whole point is like this mural was changed because someone doesn't want us to. This isn't natural decay. This is like because we've seen natural decay. We've seen
the natural decay,
Yes. Yeah. But this is more so like an intentional destruction of that part of the mural, maybe even by the man god himself.
True.
He's like,
maybe
I know that if we take away. Exactly, right? Like maybe he knows if I take this part away, people can draw their guesses, you know, conjectures and all that stuff. They can guess, but they'll never arrive at the truth of it if I remove this last final piece of the puzzle.
Right.
And maybe it's something he doesn't want us to know. Maybe it isn't even the man god. Maybe it was the dragon god.
Right.
At the very end, he's like, the aftermath of my rage, I am so embarrassed by it. I'm gonna wipe this from like history.
Right.
And so he erases that.
But why smooth it? I don't know. Right? That's my question. Why smooth it away? Right? Why not slash it away? If you're angry about it, why not break
And why not destroy the rest of it? Right?
Sure.
Why you could destroy if you could have the power to destroy that.
The reason you wouldn't want to do that is because he wants the history to be known of that he was betrayed and he lost the love of his life, right?
His wife, yeah.
And then the destruction that they did as a recompense, right? So he wants that to be known, and maybe, you know, and then maybe the last thing makes them look bad. Maybe the last part of it makes everybody look really bad in this scenario. But so you take it away and then you look like the good guys, right? You look like you're taking, you know, justice for this death rather than taking
terrible revenge that like is the worst. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Fair. Could be. Right. Oh, all right, man. What a freaking episode. This was so good. This is what I've been like waiting for this whole time.
Oh, it was so good.
There's stuff, it's getting late, and so we can't keep talking about this forever, but there's still, like, the Zenith curse stuff. Like, what?
What's her power?
What's her power? Yeah, what's her mystical power? What's even Alina Lee's mystical power? The creating crystals?
Creating crystals, I guess. I guess she, maybe the byproduct of creating these crystals causes, like, an insatiable frickin' lust. That's what it happens. Yeah, I was like, waiting for her to
I literally thought she was getting pregnant, and then instead of a baby forming, it was like a crystal that would form, right? Because it was the product of her laying with her husband, and then the rest of the men in the village. But I was like, oh, is this like she was like cursed and blessed, and like, you know, she can't have any more kids? But then I was like, oh, but Sylphie is her granddaughter. So is this something that happened to her?
Maybe she had the granddaughter before, though.
But wasn't she a child when she went to the Elven village?
You're right. They did depict her as a child there. There's a lot of implication that could be made with that, but
I mean,
we don't know. To be fair, we don't know how long. Well, no, Sylphie looks like an adult, and she hasn't been alive that long. So yeah, the child, when they look like children, they really are children. It's not like Roxy, where they look like children for a long time, right? Like Roxy.
To be fair, Sylphie is like a quarter elf or something.
True.
Right? She's not full on elf.
Great point.
So, and actually, is Alina Lee's full elf or half elf? She's full, right?
I think she may be full elf. She got hella long ears, right? So she may be full elf. And she's lived for a hell of a long time.
The termination of your pure
for sure.
elfness.
100%. Yeah, so it's possible that she was quite older at that point, even though she was still small, because we don't know exactly what's going on with the elves and the aging and the physicality of it, right? I was thinking that her womb has been transformed into a crystal creating factory. Instead of having a period, because she said it was every month, right? She said every month she produced a crystal, right? So she
it was every month. Okay. So
right.
Okay.
So she can't produce children anymore, but like some reason that factory needs to be fueled in some way, and the fuel for it is, just getting jiggy with it, right? Because and it would actually, you know what? That would kind of make a lot of sense if her womb is changed into this like crystal making factory. Wombs take in the sperm and fertilize the egg and make a child.
Sure.
She needs that fuel to then make crystals.
Sperm crystals.
It's freaking
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Crazy, but like
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
That's why I was expecting her to say like, oh. I was expecting her to say when she started sleeping with the people in the village like crazy that she was producing more crystals, but then she didn't. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But if it is literally just like it's a fuel for that machine, then it does make sense. And it makes sense why she would be generally satiated with just one person if she's consistently, doing those things, because then she doesn't need as much. Like once the crystal has been properly fertilized, right? Maybe it's not as bad, right? I don't know, but it's very interesting. So she gained a blessing in a sense and a curse, but the curse is just a byproduct of how that blessing works, right? So then Zenith's could be, who knows? It could be anything. Maybe Zenith is reading minds. Maybe it's tied to her knowing that what's her face? What's the kid's name?
Yes, bro.
Lucy.
How are we this bad?
Lucy.
How are we this bad?
I wasn't this bad. I remembered. I'm absolved from this one. It was Lucy. So she knew that Lucy wanted milk. Maybe her thing is mind reading or something, some kind of thing like that, right?
And Alina Lee's gained the ability to talk again. She said she lost her emotions and memories, but her emotions slowly returned.
Back. Yep.
And
because maybe as a child, I don't know. This doesn't really
that's what I think
sense.
it does, honestly. To lose your emotions and memories, I think it like factory resets your brain.
Resets your body. Yep.
Yeah, like
100%. Yeah. It's 100% that, because like, okay, then you're like a clean slate child thing that can't speak, can't make memories, can't factor your emotions. You have to literally bring those synapses again. You've got to learn how to feel emotions.
And she said that her curse arrived when she was like, she became married and stuff, but it could be like when her body development continued, right? But it could be that her mind caught up to quote unquote puberty, and by the time that happened, like her body had progressed a little bit beyond that, but then her mind reached the puberty stage of like mentalness, if that even makes sense.
Right.
And that's when the curse started to apply, like once she was old enough. And that's why we're not seeing a curse, so to speak, with Zenith, because she's still mentally a child.
Developed. Well,
yes.
Maybe, but maybe when she got out of the crystal, that like crystalline womb, if we want to say, had to grow. Like it still had to grow. Like she was an adult maybe or something or whatnot, or she was already 100 years old. Because if she had a child, right, she had to be old enough to be able to conceive a child. So like your growth theory doesn't totally work, because she would already have the capacity to have had a child by the time she was in the crystal and then been taken out of the crystal, right?
Yeah, when did she have? I wish we knew when she had Sylphie.
Yeah. But then if she got out of the crystal thing, then this crystalline womb had to like grow, these ovary things had to grow, and then the full blessing starts to, and then that's when the hunger comes, right? That's when she's
the visual you're giving. Crystal womb.
Crystal womb thing, yeah. Yeah, right? Because then it would make sense that she wouldn't feel those urges until that thing was ready to start producing crystals, right? And then it would make sense that Zenith maybe is growing into this like blessing that she has is like, it's more organic than we think. It's not so mystical and magical. It's much more like built into you organically. So Zenith's ability to read minds is going to start coming. Maybe that's why she doesn't, maybe she never learns to speak. She just starts speaking telepathically. Right?
Imagine. Yeah. She starts giving you, speaking to you with telepathy.
Right. So just a thought. Maybe it's still growing, right? Maybe it's still developing that part of her.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know.
And like, why, continuing with the questions, and you probably don't have time to get to all of them, but like, why do these labyrinths need people as hearts? Like, I just thought a labyrinth was just a cave system in the ground, right? And is it like, as if there are no more hearts, quote unquote, then the labyrinth dies and it's literally just a cavern, a system of caverns. But there's no like magic, there's no monsters, there's no magical protection stuff.
Yeah, I think because like something's powering those teleportings in the teleporting labyrinth. Right? And so once you take that heart away, do the monsters start to go away? Do the monsters feed off of the heart, right? Does the person, does a human, why is a human a fuel source of like limitless mana? Is it because people can use mana, and so people are essentially a conduit for mana, so that you could turn them into a heart, and not just people, I guess any entity that can utilize mana, right? They turn them into a heart, so they become kind of like a infinite flow of mana. They become like a conduit. And then that's the byproduct of what creates this like mystical power in you, because
by flow, by flow, do you mean essentially like battery, or do you mean like you become
you become like a gateway? Yeah, like a battery. Yeah, I guess like battery is a good way of putting it, right? You become like a gateway where your mana that you normally would be able to use is just constantly flowing into the dungeon, which fuels the teleporters, traps, monsters, whatever it is, right? So something like that. Like, and that's how like dungeons and labyrinths grow organically, right? They, like over time you have this person, and then like they've been teleported into, or they've been turned into this heart, and then like eventually like some slimes pop up or whatever the type of dungeon is. So like it's not like a hydra just appears. It's a hydra that's coalesced after 100 years, right?
Yes.
After you have enough time, because like a one person's not going to be able to give you an amount of mana to feed a hydra all at once. You got to like develop the hydra over time, and then they're like the fuel. It's like the heart to the
or there's more than one person, more than one heart, right?
Sure,
and like the more hearts there are, because like Zenith, it was skilled at magic, sure, but like I don't know, mana in her to create that insane of a labyrinth.
Maybe over time though. Maybe right over years.
That's what I'm saying. Like even. Yeah, like she was there for like 5 years, right? But like,
is it enough? Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, right? Is it enough, or is this essentially imply that there were other people in similar situations to Zenith that the party just never found?
Yep,
and they just don't know that they're there.
100%. Now, to be fair though, where they found her and the Hydra did seem like the end of that dungeon.
That is a good point. Yeah, that is a good point.
The teleporters did still stay active though. After, now this might have been details in the light novel that we just didn't get, but the teleporters were active enough for them to get out. However, is it like once you take away the heart that the mana doesn't replenish, but like the teleporters are good for like 10 teleports and then they're out and they don't get replenished because the heart is now gone. So eventually this dungeon naturally just dies. The monsters decay and fall away. They don't have mana to feed on.
Or it could be. It could be more akin to like an actual heart, right? Instead of a battery. There is a pool of mana present, but somehow the presence of a human is able to then take that pool and then it like pushes it out through the caverns. Yes, but the source of mana doesn't emanate from the human. There's like some naturally occurring crystal.
We know that mana crystals are a thing, right?
Yeah. So like, just like there's natural underground fountains, or not fountains.
Right.
Frank, what's the term that I'm looking
pumping,
for? But like sources of water.
System. Yeah.
Yeah,
like a source of water. Yeah.
Yeah, natural sources of water underground. There's natural sources of mana underground, and it just pools like almost literally like a source of water, and it can't get anywhere without a pump or a heart.
Right.
And
but then a human or someone who can direct magic naturally, like a human or an elf that can like direct mana, becomes this like blood vessel pump for that giant crystal that is all the mana that fuels the dungeon. Absolutely a possibility.
Yeah. Oh, this world is so rich, bro. Oh, man.
So interesting.
Oh, man.
I wonder how long the author worked on the world before they even started writing the story.
I wonder. Yeah. I almost feel like I'm going to need to read. Once we're done with the anime, I'll probably have to go back and read the novels. Yeah, because... Yeah,
the light novels
so
are gonna
much.
Be so good, bro.
So much, dude. Yeah.
I would love to read the. I don't know what the like legality of the copyright is going to be, but I would, for anyone who's like at this point in the conversation. Holy frick, we've been talking for so freaking long.
But
I would love to, if anyone knows or whatnot, or it has any interest in us doing this, it would be interesting as I'm not committing. We're not committing to anything, but just as a thought experiment, it would be interesting to maybe read the light novel or something on like a live stream or something like as a live stream.
Yeah, what would the copyright of that
Jobless,
be?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
That's a great question. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you read books a lot? Can you read books in a live stream or in a video? Would a video get taken down if you read the whole book yourself, just out loud?
I don't know. I assume so.
Yeah.
Like I don't think, despite like you're a voice actor, right? Like even if you were to voice act all the stuff.
Yeah,
I think it would still be.
You would get in trouble for doing an.
Yes.
If you do an audio book of a book, I think that gets taken down.
Yeah. So I don't know, but we might be able to do maybe after the anime club, we start the book club and we just read all the freaking.
That would be so
light
cool.
novels
that
or
would
something.
Be great. Yeah, it'd be good because like we don't have to like do a lot of video stuff per se. It could be like a once a month thing. You just
something.
Doing our own thing. Yeah. That would be really cool. That's a great idea, George. Oh, frick.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, book club incoming. All right. Well, we still, it's been 2 hours almost of recording time. Leave it to the anime club to take a 20-minute episode.
I honestly didn't know it's 2 hours until you just mentioned just now. I looked at it. I was like, oh, frick.
This has been a crazy episode. So you're all eating good today. This is a ReZero level freaking episode of freaking conversation today. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's get to some comments.
Let's do it.
All right. I got a comment from Aftertone3146. It is not an animation error. It is a seedless watermelon. There were some other people who also gave some extra
other comments.
What's that?
I saw those other comments too about the seedless aspect
about the manufacturing and how it kind of confirms Earth and stuff like this. Sad. I was really on the planting watermelons and making watermelons in the fantasy world would be the coolest thing ever. But unfortunately not. It is cool that like it does make a confirmation it's from Earth. That's really great. But my head was totally somewhere else, bro. I just wanted those seeds. Dude. That would be the coolest thing. So so very good. Appreciate that extra clarification, you, Aftertone, and everyone else who gave comments. Really do appreciate that.
If they get good enough at summoning magic, they could maybe specify we want
for sure
watermelon, like a seed watermelon, or they could even specify it down to a watermelon seed.
You're all for 100%,
right?
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
You never know.
But now the problem is that Hanahoshi might not even be able to enjoy that.
Bro, let's not even go there, man. She is not dead. She's gonna come back, gonna get healed, and. We'll see, dude. We'll see.
We'll see. All right, moving on. I have one more comment from 6AE, I think. Maybe that's how you say it, 6A. Rudius and Eris did fall from the sky. They both got teleported to the sky. Rudius saw them and catch them. I don't know if the anime told us about it. I don't think they did they? I don't know.
I know there were some. Rudius mentioned something to them about not Rudius. Ruijerd mentioned something to them about falling from the sky.
So there were some other comments that did talk about this as well that did again add some extra details. About like Rudyard mentioning like human children are very fragile, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we also there was some added information that they were falling and Rudy saved them with wind magic, but then he passed out. But I guess he didn't run out of mana. Like Sylphie ran out of mana, so he didn't get the white hair of expending all your mana, which is a whole other thing. Which is just we won't even open that can of worms because that's going to be another freaking half-hour conversation. However. So you may be wondering, specifically on this one, like, well, if this didn't have this comment did give us some extra context, but not as much of context as some other comments did. But this commenter has the profile picture for Norma from Zenless Zero, and that was based. So that's why your comment got picked. It was literally that's why your comment is picked because Norma is awesome. So there you go. That's great.
Fair. All right. Well, I have two comments as well. Actually, one is from. I'm going to mispronounce your name, so I apologize. Soham Day 69, who is a member over on YouTube. So thank you for being a member. I'm not going to read everything. The comment is also much longer than the part I highlighted. I did read your comment in full, but I'm just going to read some parts of it. First off, Rudy has turned 18. These are some extra novels from details from the light novel. It's good to get an age confirmation, actually. Yeah, I didn't know how old he truly was. 18, he's still young, bro. Yeah, he's 18 and with a kid. All right, bro. Live your life, Rudy. That's what this is all about.
Rudy. That's right. He's living his best life. That's great.
That's right. Yes. Lucy the kid has stopped breastfeeding, and so Suzanne is no longer working in the house as a wet nurse. Which is interesting. We just saw her that one episode, and then we're probably not going to see her again, maybe. Yes. And also Lucy started calling Rudy Woody instead of Papa because that's what people around him call him. And so, yeah, those are the three things that I found very interesting that are very, like, again, just little details that make this feel more lived in and believable. And they didn't get included in the anime. But when I was reading that, I was like, this really does once again feel like, just like you said, you're taking a peek into another real world that's just existing without you. So thank you for the details, not just the ones I read, but the ones that I didn't even include in your comment. And thank you for being a member. The other comment is from Ballard258. And it says, about battle aura. Yes, water god Rhaeda is an old woman who is way past her prime, and yet no one in her style has surpassed her. Toki, or battle aura, is the reason she can still perform god-level sword techniques, but her body, the main frame, is getting weaker, so she can't keep that level of power for very long. Toki has more to do with your training, talent, and refinement rather than age. Rudyard is a 500-plus-year-old superd, but he stands no chance against sword god Galfarion, who is in his 40s. Still, a long life to train and refine works wonders. Only king-level attacks can pierce through Bodigadi's battle aura, for example. So, again, cool stuff about battle aura that they haven't included. I saw some other comments talking about that this season, because of, I guess, whatever ends up happening, needs to talk about battle aura, or it might leave us, the audience, kind of like, how did that happen? So I don't know. It's cool. What battle aura, at least with what I read here, works kind of how I imagined it, which is like a secondary magic system, but it isn't necessarily based on like traditional use of mana, and more so just, the magic system of the fighters, so to speak. Yeah.
I think that's the biggest mistake that this adaptation has made, is not including battle aura. Because just imagine a scenario where we know about battle aura, Bodigadi shows up and he's just like, ha ha ha, it's gonna be great, go ahead, hit me with your strongest hit. And then you see Bodigadi kind of like coalescing this like very thick, incredibly strong like aura, and we like know all about the aura, so we go, oh my gosh, look at this battle aura, there's no way.
Oh, and maybe they like color code it, and like goes from like white green, orange, red, and you're like, red aura or whatever.
It's like red. We've never seen red before. That's past. It's like 2 levels past the biggest we've ever seen, kind of thing, right? It's like usually we see like gray or white or something. It's like no, but this is like a couple levels more than we've ever seen in the show so far, right? So then it's like, or it's like this is like a level higher than Ruijerd was or something, right? It's like this is crazy. Right,
and then Rudy freaking
it would make it, and then he hits him, and then he's like, oh, he did it though. That's crazy, right? It would have been like such a great.
That would have been a cool, that would have been a cool way to execute that scene. Yeah. I don't know why they specifically chose to keep that out. Maybe it doesn't go into that much detail. Well, I'm sure the light novel goes into more detail, but not into that same type of detail that we're just discussing. And so it maybe would have been.
Right.
Changing the adaptation or something. I don't know. Who knows? There's always something that needs to be cut. But I am interested about learning more about Battle Aura coming up.
Wow.
All right.
Enjoy your 2-hour episode, everybody.
Questions? Oh, jeez. This is a long one. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I mean, if you're still sometimes we do this. If you're still watching this at this point, the code word is book in honor of book club. I'm not saying we're going to start it, but book, if you can include that somehow in the comment, let us know if you watched all the way to the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, check out the other playlists to see all the other stuff that we've watched. Maybe something there catches your eye. If you want to see the other stuff we're watching right now 2 weeks ahead of time, check out the Patreon or the channel membership. But with that, we'll see you guys next week.
Hey, everybody.
Take care.